So what we're gonna do is, gotta be careful, but we're gonna be planting these out here. I want to cut it good. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna put those in there. But and so bring you with me, and we're basically gonna plant them. The potatoes, we cut them, then we put them in this soil. So we're going to need a shovel, so I'm going to have to pause this. Alright, we're back. Got a stick. So what I'm going to do is dig. Well, them are filled with radishes. I don't want to dig that one up. Well, we're going to have to do it over here. I don't think we could put this all the way in there. Well, we're going to have to cut some off of it. What I'm going to do is just cut like a couple there, cut a little thin slice off and stick it down in there and plant her. Okay, she's planted. But what I really like to do is cut a little piece off, because if you cut little pieces off, then we bury it over. I might I'm gonna grab the phone, guys, and well, I might show you the process of me putting it in there. Okay, we're gonna put it in there like this, guys. Alright, so what we do is just cut very thin slices off of it, and it's pretty easy because, well, I sharpen my blades. But what I do is, watch out, gotta watch what you're digging up. What I do is that, then I can tap it on, because you're gonna need at least it buried good. We cut it, because why not? You have to cut it or it won't even work. That's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter how big it is. But you gotta make sure it's in there deep. So, I'd say that's enough. Can't bury them too deep or they just won't grow. And we have plenty more potatoes and I sharpen it. Yeah, because you can't stick a big thick piece down in there like that. You have to cut it into very thin slices. And those need watered. And there's worms in here. I see a worm. A worm's right here. Here's a worm, guys. Put him down in there. So And what we do is this. Put the soil over it. We pat her down. And I mean, if I want to cut this end off and bury it down in there, this end will grow in there. Where's a stick? Well, I mean, this area is completely... I can put one in the corner here. Make sure that hole's big enough. There we go. Bury it down in there. Don't mind that. And I do this basically, cut this end off, but we want to make sure we get a good piece, because I don't want to cut it off and then it, okay, yeah, I can just, I might have to chop all them up and I'm gonna go get more. And that should be enough in there, because we can't put too many in there. Now we're going to have to go to another spot. So, and okay, let's see, next spot. I'm just going to put more in here because, well, that spot, I mean, I could fit one down in there. Take some dirt. Alright. And see ya.